Alright, you guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm AI. This is AI Collectibles. What I have for you today is the unboxing and review of the G.I. Joe Classified Series Zarana figure. And man, is she fantastic. I know normally I do a shot of them in box, but I did open her on stream. So I'll put her off to the side and we'll just take a look. It's your standard fare for G.I. Joe Classifieds before they went with the windowless boxing. You get some character art on the front, on the side, and you also get the number in the series, and then you get like the typical art on the back that gets updated as each series is released. Now I know a lot of people aren't a fan of the windowless boxing. To me, it doesn't really matter because I open my shit. So, here's Zarana outside of the box, and man, like I said earlier, she looks pretty fantastic. So let's take a look at the accessories. She comes with AR here, with a little buzz saw on the tip there. It also has a removable clip. I kind of wish they would like paint the bullets or have like a bullet on the top there, but I think it's still a nice little feature that they add to have removable clips. It's got a couple of hand holding for the gun, but I like the molding on the gun. Mine came a little warped out of the package, so I'll have to add a little bit of heat to that, but I think it's still a great looking accessory overall. She also comes with a backpack, as you can see here, and it's got some nice little details on it as well. And the nice little thing is, she comes with this knife, and at first when I initially saw it in the package, I thought this was blood, but looking at it further, it actually looks like it's a heated blade, and that's what that red effect is on the blade there. And then the backpack houses the blade. So you just clip it in there, and then she's ready to go. She also comes with a second knife. Just, nicely painted. The hilt isn't. It's molded in black with a silver paint on the blade, but it does the trick. Looks pretty decent overall. And then another feature I like is that other than her coming with an additional head sculpt, she comes with swappable hairdos. So she has the current look with multiple dyed hair, a mullet, shaved sides. I think it looks pretty fantastic overall. And then you get the more traditional kind of mohawk look, faux hawk. So I'll show it. Well, you know what? Screw it. Let's do it right now. So it's got some nice painted details there on the hair and the mullet. Swaps out pretty easily. So you swap that on there. The only thing is the sideburns. What I was using was the heated blade. Just push the sideburns up over the ears as you push it over and down. Like so. Because the blade is pretty thick overall, so there you go. So that's her second look. And I think she looks fantastic overall. The figure, the paint apps. Yeah, like she's got the painted earrings there. She looks angry. And that's what I really like. So like all G.I. Joe classified figures right now, man, I think they're firing on all cylinders. And I really hope we get updated versions of their female bucks, because the buck on this is fantastic. It's got some nice painted details. She's got some chainmail there on her shoulder. The buckles are all painted nicely. She's even got stirrups on her boots that are painted silver. And she's got a nice little chain there as well on her hip. And it's just, yeah. She looks fantastic. She's gorgeous. Just a gorgeous figure overall. I like how they fit like her tube top kind of with the articulation. So, yeah, it looks pretty fantastic overall. So, she's got some, even like the elbow pads there, the way they kind of fit in with the pinless articulation. Everything fits nicely. There's some nice paint apps and variants in like the paints and her gloves. I really like her leggings or her jeans with the ripped, and it's like she has like pink leggings underneath. one thing that kind of irritates me a little bit, and I don't know why it doesn't seem to show up as badly on this side, but this side, I don't know if it's just how loose that leg pin is, but it seems to stick out unless you have the leg out about that far. But straight up and down, it almost seems like that was cut a little deeper or molded a little like longer, or I don't know. That I don't like. It's a little unsightly, but I do like the knee pads. I like how the knee pads work with the articulation and kind of go over those double jointed knees. And then she's got a nice cut there as well. Thigh cut, shin cuts. And yeah, I mean, it's your typical G.I. Joe classified articulation. So, and I think it's really well done because she has multiple points of articulation. She's got that chest bend as well as the hip. But overall, the articulation, the paint applications, just the design of the figure, I think, is fantastic. I'm really enjoying it. I think she looks beautiful and mean, and like she's gonna fuck some shit up. But yeah, she looks great. The head sculpt, the hair is really nicely done as well. So it got like the shaved sides there. And just like the color tones, the molding of the hair. And I like how they made it swappable too. So if you did want to go with the more traditional route, you could do that as well. So let's bring in some other figures to do a comparison with. Alright, so some other G.I. Joe classified female bodies. We got Lady J. And we have the Baroness, which is their first female, I think. Scarlet was, sorry. But still, gives you an idea of kind of how they've progressed. And they're really nailing this line, man. Like, I really like Zarana. I think she's gorgeous. So, we'll get those two out of there. And then I will bring in Dr. Mindbender, who's new. And then, of course, the leader of the Dreadnoughts, Zartan. So, I think they look fantastic together. I can't wait to get more Dreadnoughts in hand. And if you get a chance, start loading up on those motorcycles now and whatever you can find. Because I know there's some good ones out there that have been released already. I do have the chopper from the Punisher. There are the Ram cycles. There is also the bike that came with the Baroness, but I know Marvel Legends has come out with like other styles of choppers. I've seen people go and grab like the 1/12 like die-cast bikes, but they don't quite fit the scale. The bikes need to be like more 1/10 scale to fit the scale of figures, but I think they'll look great. I need to get a motorcycle for her now to go alongside Zartan. But they're just great figures overall. I'm really loving the G.I. Joe Classified line, and they seem to be just knocking bangers out of the park one after the other. So it's a great line to be collecting. So if you're in the G.I. Joe Classifieds, or you're just into like 1/6 or 1/12 scale figures, then I would suggest grabbing her, man, because she'll fit in great with those. So that's all I got for you today. Like and subscribe. Hit those notification bells so you get notified when I drop new videos. And I'm out of here.